This is the plaintiff, Serena Cannon. She says she was forced to move out of her apartment because the defendant, her landlord, said he was getting too many complaints about her smoking. She agreed to leave because she had terrible problems with her heat. They did a thorough walkthrough. The defendant said he would return all of her deposit, but didn't. And so, here they are. She's suing the unscrupulous defendant for the $3,000 she's owed. This is the defendant, Fermin Bueno. He says the plaintiff melted the microwave oven. She owes past due rent. She broke things in the apartment, and he's the one who still owed money. That's right, this woman has some nerve suing him like this because she isn't owed a cent. He's the one who's owed money, and he thinks the judge will agree. He's accused of saying one thing and doing another. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $2,910 for further damages.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says her landlord forced her out after some of the other tenants complained that she was smoking, and now she can't get her security back. Defendant says the plaintiff melted the microwave. It's the case of, I'll have a grilled microwave.
Okay. You lived in, was this an apartment or a house?
Apartment.
And you lived in that apartment for how long?
3 years.
All right. When you left, you expected to get your security deposit back, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right. And the amount of your security deposit was?
$1,500.
And you are suing today for double that because you live in one of the states that punishes landlords if they wrongfully withhold. Did you ever receive, did he ever tell you why he was keeping the money?
Yes, damages due to the apartment.
Okay, and were there damages?
Yes, I have certain things that was damaged. That I
Okay,
do.
so you agree with him withholding something,
Right.
just not all of it. All right,
Right.
talk to me. What were the damages that she left behind?
The damages were damage to the walls, damage to the floors, microwave, oven, and various locks were taken out and some light fixtures were taken off.
All right, let's talk about the damages. Do you have photos of the damages that you're talking about?
Yes,
Okay, you have a folder called Before Photos.
yes,
So this is, I guess, from when you rented it?
yes,
So that's how it looked when she moved in?
yes,
All right. And then you have a folder called Damages.
correct.
All right, what is this?
That's the master bathroom vanity mirror.
What happened to it?
I went to go shed it and it cracked.
Okay, but did it come off the wall or no?
No, it's just the mirror part is cracked.
Did you ever have that fixed?
No.
What is this a photograph of?
That's the oven, and that was all the grease from the cleaning on the backsplash. And that's just to signify all the grease. There was grease everywhere.
And what
That's
is
missing doorknobs that she took out, and then I don't
where are
even know
the
what she did with
doorknobs
them.
missing?
There's supposed to be a deadbolt on top.
Oh, okay. Where's why are there two doorknobs there?
I don't know. My sister was trying to replace it and she wound up putting that knob on
Putting
there. That's
two
true.
knobs? What on top
I
of the
don't know what she did, but that's absolutely
What
true.
happened to the wall?
That's just paint. You know, when you move your furniture or something.
Yeah, no, I don't hit the wall. You hit the wall?
Yeah, I'm on
Right.
made a mistake and hit the wall. Right.
What is this?
That's when, you know, at that time, before he even said no smoking was in the house, my son was smoking Black and Mouse.
Your son was smoking what?
Black and Mouse.
Say it again.
Black and Mouse. Black and Mouse.
Cigars.
Yeah.
Got it. Bueno, cigarrillos are the thin ones, right? The Black and Mouse are the thin ones. All right. So, yeah. Is that how all of that got?
I believe so, like ashes on there, I believe.
I don't know. Maybe that's mold. I don't know what that is.
No, that's all over the place. They were actually putting out the cigars that would throw the butts out the
that's
window.
the little, like, you know,
Yes,
just
that's-
literally
yes.
putting it
Yes,
out
putting
on
it
the
out.
wood. Oh, jeez.
Yes,
Wow.
all over the apartment.
Wow. That's something.
Yep.
And what is this?
That cabinet right there got loose and it's like off. I couldn't tighten it back in there.
Yeah, but no, pieces
That's
of the wood
broken.
are missing.
Where the chipboard right there in the front?
Yes. How'd that happen?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe from putting food and closing it back and forth, it just cracked.
What are you depicting in this photo?
Okay, so that door was broken, and she actually put the door on, but the door wouldn't close. It would just stay like that.
Maybe hoping you wouldn't notice?
Yes.
Why is everything so filthy? Like,
It's-
just even, okay. What is this?
That somebody kicked in that front door and they didn't fix it.
Somebody break in the door?
The door was broke because of the fact that I had lost my keys, and so when
you
we went
kicked
to
it in?
go, not kick, but we went to go push it, and it came off. I got someone that was a professional. I also have his
You
telephone
got someone that
number.
was a professional to do what?
He fixed that door. I don't know what he see, but he did
It's
fix that
right
door.
there. That's what I see.
What happened here?
It's just the apartment needed to be painted. It just needed a paint job.
No, but it wasn't handed to you this way. It's not a matter of just a
I mean, the
paint
pictures
job.
that
What
you-
happened to the edges of the door there? How did all that? I mean, usually if it were lower, I'd say it was a pet, but it's pretty high up. What is it that's happening there?
I don't know.
Do you have any idea?
Maybe somebody, that doorknob doesn't belong there. Maybe somebody always constantly
Why do you
breaking
say-
in.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Now, what happened
That was
here?
a crack in the wall,
That's a door, not a wall.
the door. Because that door fell off the hinges in my daughter's room.
How did
and
the
it
door?
fall.
How do doors? You know how doors are always falling off hinges. Somebody has to do something to the door for it to fall
Ain't
off the
nobody
hinges.
did nothing. It cracked.
The door just fell off the hinge and went flying.
When it did fall off the hinges, it was sitting up. So when it fell one day, and that's how the crack got in
Okay,
it.
how did it fall other than somebody's kicking it?
Ain't nobody kicked that door.
Oh, please. You can see where they kicked it. That's right where they kicked it. What is this?
That was just garbage left over in the bathroom.
What is
by the room.
this?
That's when my grandbaby's made is marked up the wall with some crayon. My daughter, that's where you can see the door was off the hinges up there, and she put stickers up there.
Why?
She decorating her room.
So do tenants typically abuse the apartments they rent? What do you say?
Yes, they do.
Why do you say?
I say that because coming from a person that their father used to live in an apartment. Yeah, he told me he used to abuse it.
Oh, your dad rented an apartment and he abused it? Oh, God.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Sir?
How you doing?
Do tenants typically abuse the apartments they rent? Because they don't own it, you know?
I mean, I wouldn't know because, like, I just don't know. I never had an apartment. I never know nobody had an apartment.
I know.
Sometimes it just doesn't work down here. Going inside the courtroom.
Tell me about the stove and the microwave. What's that about?
The microwave got damaged from her actually heating the apartment with all the burners burning one time. And I told her that's very dangerous.
Were you doing that?
Ma'am, I didn't have no heat. So when I turned the stoves on with the
Why didn't you have heat?
Because I don't know, was something going on with his boiler that he came out numerous of times and had to fix.
Was there
So-
something going on with your boiler that you came out numerous times and had to fix?
I only came out 3 times. There was gas coming out and air at the same time, so it was shutting off the furnace, but I was there the very next day all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her apartment was still warm, it wasn't freezing, and I was out there the very next day.
How did you find out that she was heating with the oven?
Oh, I went there and I saw it.
And you saw it?
Yes.
What'd you tell her?
I told her, why are
It's
you doing
super
this?
dangerous.
Exactly.
I know.
I told her, why are you doing this? I'm like, it's not
So
cold
what
in
makes
here.
you think that do you have pictures of the microwave you're talking about?
Yes. No problem.
You also deducted for garbage.
Yeah, that was all the garbage she removed.
Did you leave all this stuff there?
Yeah, because what happened was I moved out October the 31st, and I contacted him and let him know I had stuff that was going in the garbage. And Bolt, I think that's how you pronounce it, it wasn't coming to the 15th. I didn't
Right.
put it in the front of the house.
No, you're supposed to take it with you.
Oh, yeah,
And then
I-
go to the dump, which is an inconvenience for you, but you made it an inconvenience for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Okay, what is this a picture of?
That's behind the stove.
Behind the stove.
Yes, underneath it.
Okay, I've always said, there before the grace of God go I if you pull the stove. I don't pull the stove when I clean, so I don't know. But what is this? This is all behind, what's this, inside the oven?
That's inside the oven.
Oy. Am I supposed to see a melted microwave in these photos? Tell me which photos show a melted microwave. That's
Sure,
what I
no
was
problem.
looking for. You admit that the microwave was melted, right?
I admit that because
I got
of the fact
it.
of me
I got
running
it.
the
And
stove.
that's the microwave you said cost $175, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. And how old was that microwave?
It was less than 1 year old.
Okay. Now, damaged paint, we've been over that. Do you have a receipt to show that it's going to cost $600 to paint?
Here, so this was basically the paint, and this was taken out to pay the transaction amount to pay the painter. So it was actually That's right there.
Do you have a receipt from the painter, sir?
Yeah, the receipt is there for my wife. Actually took the money out of the
Okay,
bank.
I need you to understand that just shows you took money out. I don't know if you took it out to gamble. Do you have receipts for the paint job so that you can prove that it cost you $600?
I just have the supplies. A receipt from the
Okay,
supplies.
so you don't have proof that it cost you $600 to pay. These are problems for you because the place was trash, and I agree with you. You should be, but if you come into court and just tell me to trust you, I don't know you. I need receipts to prove the damages that you're talking about.
No, I understand. So basically,
Like $150 for the kitchen drawer. Replacing the kitchen drawer wouldn't be $150.
no, it was $98, and then the handyman that I have to pay, they don't normally.
Do you have receipts to prove that?
No.
Then how do I know that that's true?
Only
Because
for the
this is
drawers.
not a maple drawer. I know what this is, so you're going to have to prove that it was a $98 drawer.
I got the receipt for the drawer.
Yeah, the receipt for the drawer, but not for the handyman.
But not for the handyman,
okay,
correct.
Give me any receipts. I don't want you to make my bailiff travel over and over. He's going to walk to you now.
Okay.
And you're going to give him every receipt you have to prove up your damages. And then he's
All right,
going to come back once.
I'll give you
So
every
make sure you give him everything. And the next time, you better keep all your receipts in a
I definitely-
folder with the label of the.
I
Yeah,
definitely-
look
I
at who's the
definitely will, Your
woman next to you.
That's my wife.
Yeah, she's nodding like, yeah. Told you.
Oh, there's actually one more receipt. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, I'm not going to consider it. Go ahead.
This is for the thermostat.
Yeah, let me see it.
Go ahead.
There's like 8 items left, and I already hit the $1,000 mark. Did you ever send her a letter itemizing what it is you were keeping and why you were keeping it?
Yes.
And can I see the letter?
That it's in.
I have it.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Why don't you have it, though? Curious.
I thought I printed it out, and I was looking through my folders. I have it in my email on my phone.
Did she also owe you rent?
Yes, she owed me back rent.
Oh, how much back rent did she owe?
$205.
Can he show you that? Can he show you that? Because all my rent is paid up. I pay all my rent.
Can you show me the receipts for all your rent?
Can I show you all my? It's in my bank statement. If I could pull up all my bank statements.
How would you end up paying, through checks?
Yeah, I pay through the what?
Zelle?
The Zelle, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Do you have, when you declare it's going to be $150 to fix the bathroom master mirror, where are you getting that from?
It's basically the handyman fee was me buying.
May I please see the estimate from the handyman that proclaims what you are proclaiming?
In that area, when you usually get a handyman, they don't really give you.
Okay, look at me.
All right.
Donde tú vas, ya yo fui, me senté, me tomé una soda y regresé. All right, where you're going already went, sat down, had a soda, and returned. I've been doing this stuff a long time, okay? Yes, people give estimates, but in particular, people who are coming to court need to be prepared with the estimates.
Correct.
I'm not going to order her to pay you $2,900. However, I'm not going to. His lack of preparation is inuring to your benefit. So when you walk out of here, you're not going to have to pay any more. But even with my conservative estimates and my anger at him not having real estimates, when I'm giving it the minimum because I'm going to punish him and give the most minimum value that I can to everything, we're past the $1,500. Okay? So on your lawsuit against him, 0. And on his counterclaim against you, because you cannot prove that it's any more than the amounts I'm guessing at, I'm just going to allow you to keep the security deposit, and that's that. You're not going to get anything more than that.
Well, after looking at all the evidence and hearing the testimony, the judge says you don't get anything back.
Right.
You understand?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to admit, the apartment looked terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible
it did.
shape.
It did. It did. It looked terrible. But I think that he should have, contact me a little earlier, instead of letting me come here. But it's okay.
Well, I don't know how you lived in it. It was really a mess, to tell you the truth. All right, Mr. Bueno, you don't get anything either because you weren't very well prepared. You
That's
understand?
Good. Yes, I understand. I completely understand. But like I said, I learn from my mistakes and I grow from them.
Okay.
All right.
Good enough. Thank you.
Appreciate
Very
it.
good.
Thank you.
On your way. Harvey?
Okay, Doug, just real quickly, when landlords withhold security, it has to be based on the actual cost to repair the damage.